Hi there! Today's the day, unfortunately, we have to leave the beautiful Dominican Republic. So we're going to travel back to London on British Airways Business Class Club World cabin. Do you want to see what it's like? Carnage at check-in. Slightly quieter now than it was, believe it or not. There you go, taxi in it. Hi there. So today we are going to be flying from Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic all the way to London Gatwick. We're going to be flying in British Airways business class, the old Club World cabin. We're going to be flying on a pretty old Boeing 777-200, part of the London Gatwick fleet, which is sadly not due to be upgraded to the new Club Suite cabin any time, I don't think. So here we are in the Punta Cana lounge, and yeah, we'll do a little tour of the lounge shortly and see what we can see. See you later. Right then, I think it's time to have a little look at this here lounge in Punta Cana, which, having been here a few minutes now, has got some interesting features to it, good and bad. Let's have a look, shall we? First off, very nice view of the apron. So we're at Terminal B, and we're going to wander around. First interesting aspect, check this out. A smoking area, which, okay, might not be the best thing in the world, but look at this. You get to come out over the apron, have a cigarette if you want one, okay, each to their own. But look how good this view is. I'm loving that. But it gets worse and better depending upon your point of view. So let's see what we've got next. As we go through here on the left, we've got a bar. Fairly standard, you would think, except that it's a you're not allowed premium alcohol, and you're only allowed 2 alcoholic drinks. Quite why that is, I'm not sure. I mean, obviously it's a third-party lounge, it's not a BA lounge, but nevertheless, it does seem quite restrictive, that. I'm imagining you can pay more if you wanted to, but there we are. So we're moving back through the business area. There is a owner's lounge. Not sure what that is. I'm guessing that's sort of first class maybe, but who knows. Scroll around. Food. Pasta that you can have. Sandwiches. Cupcakes. Going around. Coffee, drinks. And the other side, what for? Creamy chicken with rice. Bit of salad. Bit more pasta and what looks like a bolognese. But this is actually rather pleasant in here. So Not that I would have more than a couple of alcoholic drinks anyway, so that particular rule doesn't bother me. So as we move along, we've got the entrance way in. I actually checked at the ground floor, so there's no one there at the minute. Restrooms on the left, but I've saved the best for last, everybody, because although there is a children's section, that's not the best bit. So yeah, they get their own little food section and playground and what have you, but look at this. What a tremendous idea this is. Quite why you'd want to get wet prior to a flight is anyone's guess. But if you wanted to go for a swim, this is where you can come. How cool is that? First time I've seen one of those. I'm sure there are others out there, but I've not seen them yet. Let me know in the comments below if you know of any other lounge which has its own open air swimming pool. I'm loving that. Right, and here we are, back at the start. So yeah, I like this lounge. I could spend a bit of time here. See you later. Okay then, time for a seats tour, and here we are looking down the seats area. We're looking at the foot thing first, which comes down like that and forms a rest for you to put your feet on. Won't do that with the shoes on, but yeah, quite a nice open area, and especially if you're used to having a foot coffin, then actually be quite a lot of room that. We've then got the screen, which folds out like this. It folds down. Welcome to Club World. As you can see, I'm in seat 1K, which isn't necessarily one of the best seats, to be fair, in this particular layout, but there we go. We'll take a look at the entertainment on board a bit later on. Got the table, which folds down like that. Opens out like that. It's actually a bit wet. It's been cleaned, this, and it slides forwards and backwards like that. Quite a tried and trusted design these days. Next to that, we've got the seat controls. So bed mode, we'll definitely be looking at that. This is a night flight, so we'll be using this the bed functionality extensively, I would imagine. But yeah, you can control pretty much all the different aspects of the seat as you choose to. Down here you've got a drawer, and in the drawer I've put the noise cancelling headphones together with a bottle of water that you get, and the amenity kit. We'll have a look at the amenity kit a bit later on, a few other bits and pieces in there. So just above that bit of information, we've also got the menu.
Hello everyone, welcome on board this British Airways flight today.
Looking out the window, we can see that Delta plane. I'm not sure what that is. And then we've got the actual seat itself, which is where I am. Then off to one side of me, near my right elbow, we've got the USB-A charger, we've got the headphone jack, and we've got the remote control for the screen, which does actually come out from the wall, and they're actually fairly controllable. I would suggest people use that if they wanted to get the screen to respond anything like quickly enough. What else have we got? We've got down here, we've got the armrest. That goes up and down depending upon what mode you're in terms of the bed mode. But yeah, fundamentally, this is what you're here for. Not to see my legs, to get a bit of room and be able to do that. Isn't that nice? Now above us we've got very little, no individual air nozzles, which is a shame. And then we've got this big divide here, so if you don't know your seat neighbour through there, you can have this up, but they will insist on having it down for takeoff and landing, presumably to make it a bit easier to get in and out of. So, have we got anything else? We do. We'll be having a look at this again in a bit more detail later on. We've got a big fluffy pillow, and we've got a mattress topper and a blanket for going to sleep a bit later on. But that's it for now. I'm just going to settle down, maybe have a little glass of champagne, which they offered as a pre-boarding, pre-departure drink, and look out the window, see if I can actually work out what sort of plane that is, because I can't actually work it out from here. I should know better really, but there we go, I don't. I'll speak to you all in a bit. Bye. As has just been pointed out to me, this 25-year-old Boeing 777-200 could probably do with a bit of a deep clean. This is a bit minging. Can you see all that? Can you see all that dust and dirt? That's very good. Come on, British Airways, sort it out. Okay, it's headphone time. Headphones individually wrapped in plastic, so at least you know no one else has been wearing them recently. Drop your loose change into this envelope if you have any. Goes to a good cause, please do that. Actually, I do have some loose change from Dominican Republic, so that will be going in there today. Then we've got the actual headphones themselves. These are fairly cheap. They do the job, but they're probably not as good as the ones you own yourself if you own a pair. They do, however, work reasonably well. You plug them in down here by your right elbow, and it's pretty convenient. Yeah, they're not going to win any awards, but it's a fairly standard, tried and tested noise cancelling pair. And yeah, they're okay. They're nothing special. To be honest, I probably won't be using them a great deal on this flight, but they're there. I'll use them. Probably not for long though. See you later. Okay then, a bit of time to take a look at the Amenity kit. So, the usual British Airways White Company Amenity kit in a little leatherette pouch. The tie-in with the White Company is long established with British Airways, so you tend to see the same Amenity kit no matter which plane you're on, which route you're on. If they're handing out an Amenity kit in business, it'll be like this. And I can tell you that is a bit of information about the White Company. You have a number of shops and what have you in the UK. So, what have we got in here? We have got the mask, the Sleep with the Eye mask. Very comfortable, very good, definitely be getting used today. Socks. Underrated. I'm starting to like these a bit. They're cheap, they're not going to last very long, but they're okay. Let's see what else we've got in our little lucky dip. Oh, we've got... what have we got? Oh, gentle moisturiser. Used in the morning, I would imagine. Not so much now. Dental kit. Toothbrush. Little tiny toothpaste. Colgate. Very nice too. Quite handy those little toothpaste actually. Earbuds. Keep the noise out if possible. I use them. I rate them. These are quite good actually. They're a bit like the if you ever see a building site, they have the orange ones. They're a bit like that, except these are grey. The pen, the famous pen. Probably not very environmentally friendly, but still incredibly useful. Two more things to go, I think. And we've got lip balm. And finally, the famous pulse point. Let's have a go. Let's give it a try. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm going to pulse myself. Actually, I've started to use this on the plane, and it's not bad. I quite like it. Having spent years mocking them when they came in my previous Amenity kit, I actually quite like it. Right, so that's that. Pretty good. And if nothing else, Christmas is coming up. You can always give it to someone as a present. Happy days. See you later. maybe time to have a quick look at the menu, which has recently come around. So the cocktails and mocktails. I've had the citrus burst mocktail before, orange juice served with Indian tonic water served over ice and lemon, and that actually was delicious. Your usual range of spirits. Got some beers going on. Speedbird. I might be having a Speedbird later on, who knows. The fact I've ordered one already for delivery after takeoff is neither here nor there. But what we're really interested in is the food. So this is a 6 o'clock departure there or thereabouts. So we're going to be given dinner. So of those starters, I suspect I'll go for the soup actually, I think there. Yeah, chicken breast, I would imagine. And triple chocolate mousse is going to be tough to get past. I did have cheese on the last flight and it was okay, but nothing special. And then there's going to be a breakfast in the morning. I don't really like breakfast on board, if I'm being perfectly honest. It tends to be pretty average as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, I probably won't bother. I might just maximise the sleep. But then we've got the wine selection. So we've got the Heidsick Silvertop champagne, as well as English sparkling wine, Chilean white Sauvignon Blanc, which apparently wasn't very good, and neither was the Italian white on the way out. The red Pinot Noir, I've had that, and that was okay actually, and I might try the Italian red actually. The port was very good, I seem to recall, and that's that. Probably just enough time for a bit of dinner and a bit of shut-eye, hopefully, and who knows, I might order the omelette just so that you can see what it's like. There we go, more later, bye. Here we have the moving map that we can get on board, and it's pretty responsive, this version actually. I quite like this one. So you can see we're starting off in Punta Cana, we're off to London Gatwick, and you can pinch and scroll and zoom and what have you to your heart's content. So quite a lot of things there to look at if you're that way inclined. The other information is contained on that little eye up there, which gives you most of the information you want in whichever type of imperial or metric measurements you want. And yeah, you can get it just to play a sort of automated scroll as you see fit. But yeah, when you're not watching a movie, this is normally quite a decent thing to have on in the background. Gives you really good indication as to where you are and how fast you're going and all that sort of good stuff. Yeah, I like it. Well done. Some food has arrived. So this is the starter. This is the soup with bread, butter, salad, little glass of red, some water. Let's give it a try, shall we? Yeah, it's nice. Salty. It's not very potatoey, which is weird for sweet potato soup, but hey, I'm sure I'll eat it anyway. Time to look at the entertainment on board. So here are the movies. I've just listed out all of the movies, of which there are many. Quite a lot of recent ones, as well as a few old classics. I think I watched Gladiator on the way out. So there's a load of stuff there for people to enjoy. In terms of the new releases, Dune Part 2, that sort of thing. Aquaman, Barbie, Bob Marley, why not? Might watch that actually, not seen that yet. So loads and loads of movies, TV, So British Airways have got the tie-in with Paramount Plus, so you'll see lots of Paramount Plus series, including Yellowstone, which I quite enjoyed. Bit of Frasier, bit of Star Trek. I'm not seeing that series yet, and a bit of old South Park there. Okay, so that's pretty. That's okay. I mean, if you like Paramount Plus, it'll be fairly familiar to it, to you even. The audio next. So quite a lot of world music. So all audio. Let's take a look. Rare 6 music. AC/DC in concert. There's loads and loads and loads of music on here, as you would expect, really. What was that? Amy Winehouse in concert. Oh, didn't know that was on here. Might watch that. I'll listen to that even. Oh, very good. A few games. I don't really play these, but Angry Birds, chess, Tetris. I might give those a try actually today for a bit of a change. Then there's the kids section as well. Basically, this is just filtered for age-appropriate content, and that is the entertainment system. Not bad. Keep me entertained anyway. See you later. Okay then, so there was an audio malfunction on board, so I'm re-recording this after the event. But yeah, the main course was okay. It was the chicken stuffed with mozzarella, with the paprika roasted potato wedges with a pumpkin, courgette and pomodoro sauce. Chicken was okay, not too dry, which is always the danger on board. I wasn't overly mad on the stuffing. I didn't think that added a great deal, if I'm being perfectly honest. And probably one of the better bits was the potato, which was pretty good actually. Pretty spicy. The sauce was nothing special, pretty bland, but yeah, certainly edible. And the next bit really was the dessert, which was triple chocolate mousse with strawberries. They were dehydrated strawberries, weren't overly nice, and it was a bit basic if I'm being honest. But nevertheless, I ate it all, as you would expect. See you later. Right then, let's try out this here bed mode, shall we? Put it flat as it can be, and then we'll see what it's like. Footrest down, like that. Get the mattress top, get the pillow, away you go. It's not time for bed. Good morning, 4 hours of solid sleep later, and here we are. Eastbound travel is the worst, isn't it? Yeah, so it feels like it's about 1 in the morning, you should be completely asleep. It's not, it's time to start your day. So yeah, always a bit tricky. I always think eastbound travel. So yeah, solid 4 hours sleep. It got quite hot in the cabin, but there you go. You don't have individual air nozzles to control the temperature of your seat. Yeah, missed breakfast, so I'm afraid I can't show you that. But there you go. I think it was more important for me to get some sleep. So 20 minutes to landing, and yeah, we'll get some good views of the south coast of England as we come in, apparently. So yeah, this is what you pay for, basically. That's what I pay for anyway. Getting that rest means that you can start your day with a clear frame of mind. Right, what else can we see on this flight? Speak later. So just coming into landing now, it's probably time to talk about this crew. BA crew can either make or break a flight. The crew we got out bound to Dominican Republic were over and above what you would expect from a crew. This one slightly trickier to pigeonhole. They were quite a young crew. Didn't see masses of them, but when you did deal with them, when you did need something, they were available. You know, it's awkward, isn't it? Because you have much less interaction with them on a night flight. But that said, they were very professional. They were a little bit terse, maybe that's the word. Not unpleasant, just a bit short. So they were fine. But yeah, just fine, I think, today. Yeah, overall, a very good flight, I think. More soon.